Well, thank you, James, for coming on to this optional video to talk about the AmoLatina Tour. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm a correctional police officer in the state of Idaho. I've been doing that for 25 years. And I ranch a little, so.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, and what brought you to AmoLatina?
Actually, it was an accident. I was on a different website, not looking for women, and it came up, and I thought, well, I'll look. And I did, and I was very happy I did.
Very good, okay. And what made you decide to go on the tour?
I actually had been communicating through the email system at AmoLatina with about 5, 6 women, and I wanted to meet them. There was one I was very interested in meeting, but there were about 5, 6 I wanted to meet.
Okay, excellent. Are you looking for a serious relationship or just a little bit of fun?
I'm looking for a serious relationship. I have had a great deal of fun, but I'm looking for a serious relationship.
Very good. What are your impressions of this tour so far?
Well, I actually was on a different tour with a different company in Barranquilla, Colombia, which was nice. But this one's much better. The quality of the ladies I'm meeting is a lot better. And I was nickel and dimed on the other tour for money for extra for this, money extra for that. I haven't experienced this at all here.
Very good. So we looked after you.
Yes, excellent.
Very good. Is this your first visit to Colombia?
No, I've actually been to Colombia many times. Never to Medellin. This is the first time in Medellin. And I've got to tell you, this is the most beautiful city in Colombia.
Right.
And it's got the prettiest women.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. These paises,
Yeah, the paises are pretty.
Excellent. Okay. Let me just move on to the social. How did you find the social and its atmosphere?
It was so much better than I expected. It was unreal. The social was set up in a nightclub, which led to not so much formal hello, getting facts, figures, telephone numbers. We had a blast partying with them, dancing, carrying on. They had great entertainment. There was a lot of fun. They involved us guys in part of it wasn't, but it was great. Kept the ladies entertained, kept us entertained. Very few ladies left until they ran them out, which they ran us out too after 5 glorious hours.
Excellent. Okay, well, and the ladies that turned up at the social,
Well, all the ladies that I had wrote showed up at the social.
Excellent.
And all but one of them were prettier than what their photos were. I thought maybe the photos on the website had been doctored up.
Yeah.
No, only one of them had a picture that was probably 10 years old. The other were recent. They were
beautiful.
And they were beautiful ladies, more beautiful than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, so the real life experience is worth it.
Yes.
Excellent. Have you met someone special?
Yes, and actually it was the one that I probably communicated the most over the internet with. And, if I known she was as nice as she was, I might have not came to the social and I would have missed out some of the greatest days of my life.
Well, that is a result that you've been talking to the same one that.
Yeah, and there's no excuse for you got to meet them.
Yeah.
Till you actually meet them in person. The internet's great for hi, how are you? But you got to meet the people and see what they're really like.
Okay. Do you have immediate plans or long-term plans with this lady?
I have immediate plans with this lady. That's if she's agreeable, and she's led me to believe she is agreeable.
Very good, very good. Okay, can I just ask you about the hotel that's been used for this tour and its location?
This is really about the nicest hotel I've ever been in. They gave me what they call a junior suite.
Okay.
I've stayed in the Marriott and I've stayed at Hyatt's, and that was their suite.
Yeah.
This is nicer. The hotel staff here, most of them speak English, and they speak English quite well.
Yeah.
And they look out for you.
Nice.
I had a date with a lady that wasn't probably the best lady, and the guy told me this isn't the best lady.
All right.
And so I felt protected by them and helped by them.
Okay. And the transportation that AmoLatina's provided?
Again, it was my other experience in Barranquilla. There was actually someone there to meet me. I didn't have to find the taxi and get my way. They were waiting there, got me here. Transportation was provided. That doesn't mean they just showed you the taxi and you paid for it. They provided the transportation, which the international airport is quite a distance from down to Medellin, so it's a pretty good nickel that they let out for the transportation too.
Very good, and we've obviously the buses to the social.
Everything was provided, yeah.
Very good. And how about the staff that AmoLatina have put together for this tour?
Oh, they're wonderful. I ain't kidding you, they're great. They provided me a translator. I speak some Spanish. Translator they gave me was excellent. She had excellent penmanship, so I had her do my writing for me, and that provided me with more time to talk, not so much concentrating on paperwork. And she introduced me to several ladies I wouldn't have met, because this lady'd like to meet you. They're more comfortable going to a lady to tell you than just walking up. The ladies here are like the ladies of my mother's generation. My mother was born in 1916. They're very polite. They're very friendly. And the staff here was just great about everything. If I had a little problem, it went away real quick. Never had any problem at the hotel. Really had no problem with staff. And they provided me with an idea of what to expect from Colombian ladies, which I didn't get on the other tour that I went on in Barranquilla. It's so much superior that it's unreal.
Okay.
And it was cheaper.
Oh, right. Well, that's a plus.
Everything about this was great.
Well, the next question is going to be a toughie then. Have you got any comments how we might improve this tour?
The only comment I'd have is before we came to the tour, the process of communicating with your staff in the head office was somewhat taxing. You could improve that, and that would be the only thing that I really had a problem with.
Excellent. Okay, well now you know the staff on the ground in this country. Would you like to come back?
Oh, I'm coming back. I actually retire in June. I'm coming back in June. Whether it's to see this lady or to see someone else.
Go through the program again.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a final point to the guys that use the AmoLatina website. They're looking at the tours. They're thinking about it. They're on the fence. What would you like to say to these guys?
You can't replace personal contact no matter what you want to think about it. One thing about it, women are women. They can lie to you on the computer, but it's hard for them to lie to your face.
Yeah.
And I never had them lying to me on the computer, I got to tell you that. But you've got to come and meet them. And not to be vulgar, but this is the land of perpetual hard-on. These women are so beautiful that you cannot believe how beautiful these women are until you get here. And I've been to other parts of Colombia. This is the best.
This is the best. Well, James, thank you very much for taking part in this interview. Enjoy the rest of your tour. Have a good
Thank you
time.
very much.